Peace family, it's your bro Kimante. I'm actually about to do some Quran readings today. Obviously today is like the 10th chapter or something like that. I'm be honest, I haven't read no chapters. I haven't read even the first chapter yet. So I'm going to read the first chapter today and try to read up to six. Um, and yeah, I want to do it, with the family as well. The first chapter. Is this the first chapter? Yeah, it's the cow. Let me get to it. I ain't gonna read all this. I'm gonna read this. Alright, starts with in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful. The Allah, the best knower. This book, there is no doubt in it, is a guide to those who keep up their duty, who believe in the unseen and keep up prayer and spend out of what we have given them, and who believe in that which has been revealed to thee, and that which has revealed before thee, and of the hereafter. They are sure. I don't know why I'm reading it like this. I'm reading it so slow. All right. These are on the right course from their Lord, and these it is that are successful. Those who disbelieve, it being alike to them, whether thou warn them or warn them not, they will not believe. Allah has sealed their hearts and their hearing, and there is a cover over their eyes, and for them is a grievous chastisement. I don't know why I just did all that. Like, that's funny. I'm funny. All right. And there are some people who say we believe in Allah in the last day, and they are not believers. They seek to deceive Allah and those who believe, and they deceive only themselves, and they perceive not. In their heart is a disease, so Allah increased their disease. For them is a painful chastisement only because they lie. And when it is said to them, make not mischief in the land, they say, we are but peacemakers. Now surely they are the mischief makers, but they perceive not. Next page. It's getting good. And when it said to them, believe as the people believe, they say, shall we believe as the fools believe? Now surely they are the fools, but they know not. And when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe. And when they are alone with their devils, they say, surely we are with you. We were only mocking. Allah will make them pay back for their mockery, and He leaves them alone in their inordinacy, blindly wandering on. These are they who buy error for guidance, so their bargains bring no gain, nor are they guided. Their parable is a parable of one who kindles a fire, but when it illuminates all around him, Allah takes away their light and leaves them in the darkness they cannot see. That's fire. Their parable is a parable of one who kindles the fire, who starts the fire, but when it illuminates all around him, so when the fire starts around him, Allah takes away their light and leaves them in the darkness. So basically, every time that they try to start something, and something is beginning, Allah will take it away and leave them in the dark, so they can't see. Then that's powerful. That's strong. Deaf, dumb, and blind, so they return not, or like abundant rain from the cloud in which is darkness, and thunder and lightning. They put their fingers into their ears because of the thunder peal, for fear of death, and Allah encompasses the disbelievers. Hold on, I want to pull it back so you can see my. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. It's a little bit better. All right. The lightning almost takes away their sight. Whatever it shines on them, they walk in it. And when it becomes dark to them, they stand still. And if Allah had pleased, He would have taken away their hearing and their sight. Surely Allah is possessor of power over all things. O men, serve your Lord, who created you and those before you, so that you may guard against evil. Who made the earth a resting place for you, and the heaven a structure, and sends down rain from the clouds, then brings forth with it fruits for your sustenance? So do not set up rivals to Allah while you know. And if you are in doubt as to that which we have revealed to our servant, then produce a chapter like it, and call on your own helpers besides Allah if you are truthful. But if you do it not, and you can never do it, then be on your guard against the fire whose fuel is men and stones. It is prepared for the disbelievers. Mm. And give good news to those who believe, and do good deeds, that for them are gardens in which rivers flow, wherever they are giving a portion of the fruit thereof. They will say, this is what was given to us before, and they are given the like of it. And for them therein are pure companions, and therein they will abide. Next page. I think I skipped a page. Went from 15 and 18. Where's 16? These pages are so thin. If you ever read the Quran, you know the pages are super thin. All right. Surely Allah disdains not to set forth any parable or gnat or anything above that. Then, as for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. And as for those who disbelieve, they say, what is it that Allah means by this parable? Many He leads in error by it, and many He leads aright by it, and He leads in error by it only the transgressors. Mm. Mm. All right. I'm sorry, I had to really just sit into that and just really process that. But anyways, who breaks the covenant of Allah after its confirmation and cut asunder what Allah has ordered to be joined and make mischief in the land? These it is that are the losers. How can you deny Allah and you were without life and He gave you life again? He will cause you to die and again bring you to life. Then you shall be brought back to Him. That's fire. That's powerful. Allah will cause you to die, not literally die, but die. And then, when people go through things, they start finding God. Why? That's Allah right there. He is who created for you all that is in the earth, and He directed Himself to the heavens. So He made them complete 7 heavens, and He is knower of all things. I don't know why I haven't been reading the Quran. It's a great book. All right. And when thy Lord said to the angels, I am going to place a ruler in the earth, they said, wilt thou place in it such as make mischief in it and shed blood, as we celebrate? It's talking about the white man. They always talk about this parable. The minister always talks about this parable. From my knowledge, from my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is already 8 minutes. Crazy. We be doing so much foolishness with it. I would have been doing so much dumb things right now, and I wouldn't even probably be up. It's like 3 in the morning right now, but I'm up reading the Quran because I just felt like, why am I not reading the Quran? Like, I'm doing Ramadan, but I'm not reading the Quran. I'm backwards. So let me catch up to all my readings today, and I'm excited. I'm glad I'm doing it. All right. Thy praise and extol thy holiness. He said, surely I know what you know not. And he taught Adam all the names, then presented them to the angels. He said, tell me the names of those if you are right. They said, glory be to thee. We have no knowledge but that which thou hast taught us. Surely thou art the knowing, the wise. He said, O Adam, inform them of their names. So when he informed them of their names, he said, next page, not say to you that I know what is unseen in the heavens and the earth, and I know what you manifest and what you hide. And when we said to the angels, be submissive to Adam, they submitted, but Iblis did not. He refused and was proud, and he was one of the disbelievers. When they say Adams, do they mean What do they mean by Adams? Who's the Adam is generally taken to be a proper name for the first man, but neither here nor anywhere else in the Holy Quran is it affirmed that Adam was the first man or that there was no creation before him. On the other hand, great Muslim theologians have held that there were many Adams, thousands of Adams, before the great ancestors of the mankind known by his name, RM. As the previous verse shows, the whole humanity is spoken of here because the shedding of blood could not be the work of one man. The reference is to the shedding of blood by man. Adam, therefore, though it may be this name of a particular man, stands for man generally. I love these breakdowns. That's fire. Man's superiority to the angels is made clear here. The angels were not gifted with the knowledge which was given to man. The gift of knowledge was the greatest gift of God. The form of dialogue is kept up to indicate internal truth. Man might be a maker of mischief and a shedder of blood, but he possessed vast capabilities for knowledge, and hence the angel's estimate of man, which looked only to be darker, the darker side of the picture, was the right estimate. Evil there must be in him, but the good was preponderant. By Adam, do they mean the white man? It can't be the white man because they said that be submissive to Adam. They submitted, but Iblis did not. He refused and was proud, and he was one of the disbelievers. So Adam can't be the white man. So who is Adam in this particular parable? I know there's a such thing called the pre-Adamites, which refers to us. But who was Adam referring to in this chapter? If you know, let me know down below. And as I look, I'm noticing right now that it's already 12 minutes. So I'm going to finish this chapter, and then I'm going to just have to just do it like, I'm going to post this, and then I'm going to probably just do another video of me doing the next chapter. I probably would do all the chapters this night because I'm already up, so I might as well keep reading. But I'm just going to separate it based on this particular video, if that makes sense. And we said, O Adam, dwell thou and thy wife in the garden, and eat from it plenty of food wherever you wish, and approach not this tree, lest you be of the unjust. But the devil made them slip from it, and caused them to depart from the state in which they were. And we said, go forth. Some of you are the enemies of others. And there, next page. And there, make sure that's the right page. Oh, and there is for you the earth, an abode, and a provision for time. Then Adam received revealed words from his Lord, and turned to him mercifully. Surely he is oft returning to mercy, the merciful. We said, go forth from this state, all. Surely there will come to you a guidance from me. Then whoever follows my guidance, no fear shall come upon them, nor shall they grieve. As to those who disbelieve and reject our messages, they are in the companions of the fire. In it they will abide. Section 5. Israelites, prophecies fulfilled in the Quran. O children of Israel, call to mind my favor which I bestowed on you, and be faithful to your covenant. With me I shall fulfill my covenant with you, and me alone should you fear, and believe in that which I have revealed, verifying that which is with you, and be not the first to deny it, neither take a mean price for my messages, and keep your duty to me alone, and mix not up truth with falsehood, nor hide the truth while you know, and keep up prayer and pay the poor rate, and bow down with those who bow down. Do you enjoin men to be good and neglect your own souls while you read the book? Have you then no sense? Seek guidance or seek assistance through patience and prayer. And this is hard except for the humble ones who know that they will meet their Lord and that to him they will return. Divine favors on Israel. I thought my video just stopped. I heard like a noise. O children of Israel, call to mind my favor which I bestowed on you, and I made you excel the nations, and guard yourself against a day when no soul will avail another in the least. Neither will intercessions be accepted on its behalf, nor will compensations be taken from it, nor will they be helped. And when we delivered you from Pharaoh's people, who subjected you to severe torment, killing your sons and sparing your women, and there was a great trial from your Lord. And when we parted the sea for you, we saved you and drowned the people of Pharaoh while you saw. When we appointed a time for of 40 nights with Moses, then you took the calf for a god after him, and you were unjust. Then we pardoned you after so that you might give thanks. And when we gave Moses the book and the discrimination that you might walk aright. Are they talking about? They gotta be talking about black people. So who else was killing? Like who else was under such torment and they killed our son and they spared our woman to that large degree? And then talking about Pharaoh, in a sense, the Pharaoh can be the U.S. government or could be the powers that be. But yeah, it's getting really good. And when Moses said to his people, "O my people, you have surely wronged yourselves by taking the calf for a god. So turn to your Creator, pertinent, pertinent, pertinently, pertinently. I don't know how to say that word. And kill your passions. That is best for you with your Creator. So he turned to you mercifully. Surely he is the offer, turning to mercy the merciful. And when you said, O Moses, we will not believe in thee till we see Allah manifestly. So the punishment overtook you while you looked on. Then we raised you up after your stupor, that you might give thanks. And we gave the clouds to give shade over you. And we sent to you manna and quails. Eat of those good things that we have given you. And they did not do us any harm, but they wronged their own souls. And when we said, enter this city, then eat from it plenteous food whence you wish, and enter the gate submissively, and make petition for forgiveness. We will forgive you your wrongs and increase the rewards of those who do good to others. But those who were unjust changed the word which has been spoken to them. For another saying, we sent upon the wrongdoers a pestilence from heavens, because they transgress. Divine favor on Israel, section 7. And when Moses prayed for water for his people, we said, march on to the rock with thy staff. So there flowed from it 12 springs. Each tribe knew their drinking place. Eat and drink of the provisions of Allah, and act not corruptly, making mischiefs in the land. And when you said, O Moses, we cannot endure one food, so pray thy Lord on our behalf to bring forth for us out of what the earth grows, of its herbs and cucumbers, and its what else? And its garlic, and its lentils, and its onions. He said, would you exchange that which is better for that which is worse? Enter a city, so you would have what you asked for. And abasement and humiliation was stamped upon them, and they incurred Allah's wrath. That was so because they disbelieved in the messages of Allah and would kill the prophets unjustly. That was so because they disobeyed and exceeded the limits. Section 8, Israelites. Degeneration. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. I'm tripping. And it's 20 minutes to the video. If you actually get to this point in the video, the 19-minute mark, say that, what can you say? Say I made it to the 19-minute mark. I'm one of the real ones. No, let's say I'm a real one. If you actually made it to this far in the video of my reading, you're a real one. And if you're not reading reading along with me with your Quran right now, even if you already read this chapter, then you're doing yourself a disservice. And if you don't have a Quran, then go get a Quran. If you don't have a Quran, go on your phone and download the Quran app. It's a free Quran. You can download the Quran, or you can go on Google and look it up. All right, I forgot where I was at. All right, I think I was on Israelites generation. Surely those who believe and those who are Jews and the Christians and the Sabians, whoever believe in Allah in the last day and who does good, they have their reward with their Lord, and there is no fear for them, nor shall they grieve. And when we made a covenant with you and raised the mountains above you, hold fast that which we have given you, and bear in mind what is in it, so that you may guard against evil. And then after that you turned back, and had it not been for the grace of Allah and His mercy on you, you had certainly been among the losers. And indeed, you know those among you who violated the Sabbath. So we said to them, be as apes, despised and hated. I just wanted to make sure I was on the right page. So we made them an example to those who witnessed it, and those who came after it, and admonition, admonition, admonition. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't pronounce words. To those who guard against evil, admonish, admonishment. No, admonition. Yeah. To those who guard against evil. And when Moses said to his people, "Surely Allah commands you to sacrifice a cow," they said, "Does thou ridicule us?" He said, "I seek refuge in Allah from being one of the ignorant." They said, "Call on thy Lord for our sake to make it plain to us what she is." Moses said, He said, "Surely she is a cow, neither advanced in age nor too young, of middle age, between these two. So do what you are commanded." They said, "Call on thy Lord for our sake to make it clear to us what her color is." Moses said, He says she is a yellow cow. Her color is, I don't know what they're talking about. What are they talking about, a yellow cow? What are they talking about? Her color is intensely yellow, delighting the beholders. They said, "Call on thy Lord for our sake to make it clear to us what she is. For surely to us the cows are all alike, and if Allah please, we shall surely be guided aright." Moses said, He said, "She is a cow not made submissive to plow the land, nor does the water the tilth sound without a blemish in her." They said, now thou hast brought the truth. So they slaughtered her, through they had not the mind to do it. They're not talking about an actual cow, so I need to read this and figure out what they're talking about. Like the little small sections. But if I read these, this video would be even longer. They grow in hard headedness, and when you almost killed a man, then you disagreed about it, and Allah was to bring forth that which you were going to hide. So we said, spite him with it partially. Spite him with it partially. Thus Allah brings the dead to life, and He shows you His signs that you may understand. Then your hearts hardened after that, so that they were like rocks, rather than in hardness. And surely there are some rocks from which streams burst forth, and there are some of them which split asunder, so water flows from them. And there are some of them which fall down for the fear of Allah, and Allah is not heedless of what you do. Okay. I hope I was on the right page. Let me make sure. Heedless of what you do, and that's 39. Nope, I was wrong. There's one more page in between. I felt like it. These pages are so small, are so tiny. Do you then hope that they would believe in you, and a party from among them indeed used to hear the word of Allah, and then altered it after they had understood it, and they know this? And when they meet those who disbelieve, they say, "We believe." And when they are apart one with another, they say, "Do you talk to them of what Allah has disclosed to you, that they may contend with you by this before your Lord? Do you not understand? Do they not know that Allah knows what they keep secret and what they make known? And some of them are illiterate, and they know not the book, but only from hearsay, and they do but conjecture. Wow, woe then to those who write the book with their hands, then say, "This is from Allah." so that they may take from it a small price. So woe to them for what their hands write, and woe to them for what they earn. I think it's talking about those who like try to like act like they got something. They got it like they took something from somebody, but they didn't really like say exactly like what they took, or let's say they, yeah, like plagiarism basically. And they say, fire will not touch us but for a few days. Say, have you received a promise from Allah? Then Allah will not fail to perform His promise, nor do you speak against Allah what you know not. Yeah, whoever earns evil in his sins beset him on every side. Those are the companions of the fire. Therein they abide. And those who believe and do good deeds, these are the owners of the garden. Therein they abide. Their covenant and its violation. And when we made a covenant with the children of Israel, you shall serve none but Allah, and do good to your parents and to the near of kin, and to the orphans and to the needy. I'm still on. I thought I was gone. And to the needy, and speak good words to men, and keep up prayer and pay the poor rate. Then you turn back, except a few of you, and you are averse. And when we made a covenant with you, you shall not shed your blood, nor turn your people out of your cities. Then you promise and you bear witness. Yet you it is who would slay your people, and turn a party from among you out of their homes, backing other up against them unlawfully and exceeding the limits. And if they should come to you as captives, you should ransom them, whereas their turning out itself was unlawful for you. Do you then believe in a part of the book and disbelieve in the other? What then is the reward of such among you as do this, but disgrace in the life of this world? And on the day of resurrection they shall be sent back to the most grievous chastisement, and Allah is not heedless of what you do. These are they who buy the life of this world for the hereafter, so their chastisement shall not lighten, nor shall they be helped. They reject the prophet. Section 11. And we indeed gave Moses the book, and we sent messengers after him, one after another. And we gave Jesus, son of Mary, clear arguments and strengthened him with the Holy Spirit. It is then that whenever there came to you a messenger with what your souls desired not, you were arrogant, and some of you gave the lie and others would slay. And they say, our hearts are repositories. Nay, Allah has cursed them on account of their unbelief, so little it that they believe. Man, the cow is long as hell. Excuse my French or my language. I don't know how many more pages this is. Let's see. Damn, this don't keep going. I ain't gonna cap to you. Yeah, this don't finna be going for a couple more. Damn, it's 100 pages just a cow. Am I tripping? Oh no, so I gotta read like 100 more pages before I even get out the cow. Oh no, not 100 pages. I'm capping, but I definitely got a lot more to go. So, and then appreciate y'all for sticking around. The family of Amram. I know somebody named Amram. That's fire. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it off right here. I made it to like the page 44, and then I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna keep going because this is pretty long. I don't think nobody's gonna watch it this long, but if you do, thank you for watching my video. It's your bro Kimante tapping in, and I'm gonna see you on my next reading of the Quran. I have to catch up because I'm so behind, but we're gonna do it together. Peace.